Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna go over my Grand Prix run. This time I played Haven. As you can see, I went 5-0. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and consider checking out my Twitch channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So our first game was against Forestcraft. Alright. GM Forest player right there. And this is the second stage of the Grand Prix. Alright, so we full mull there, like for Serene Sanctuary, Marwyn, Grimnir. Pretty standard. I would usually keep Blinding Faith if I do have it in the Forest matchup, just because if it's Temple Forest, right? In case anyone was wondering. Here's Fairy Fencer. Yep. We play the Grimnir down. Yeah, pretty standard here. We're just gonna Blinding Faith. He's gonna make a wide board. We're okay. We don't Blinding Faith this. Yeah. What do we do actually? I think I just Supplicant. Yeah, that makes more sense. We don't want to Blinding Faith one unit. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna probably Blinding Faith this, if I remember correctly. Yep, so he trades with the Titania, which is very nice for me. He just plays into it. I think if he swung with the Fairy, it was a bit better for him. But luckily he trades in favor for me. And we're just gonna Congregate here? Oh no, we will Bird. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't think Congregate here was terrible though. Just because I kind of want to draw Marwyn. But Wilbur here is fine. Since he just played Arya, all his fairies get stormed, so having the ward out helps a lot. That's fine. Yep, he traced with the fairy, that's fine. We probably just Congregate here. I don't see anything else that seems good. Yep, makes sense to me. Evo, look for the Marwyn. And we find it. Very nice. Now his win con is Jerry, so we are on a race against the clock to burn him down now. We did the survive against the Temple. Now we need to beat Jerry. So we clearly Marwyn. I think Marwyn Supplicant is fine. And then Siva Marwyn. And then we could swing with this to avoid overdrawing. We lose 1 damage. But I think I fire out the damage here. Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I don't really care burning anything in my deck, so it's fine. Like, we kind of have everything we need, right? It's fine. So this looks like a very big vessel turn. So I just play one of the vessels, and then I Temple? Oh no, I Grim. That makes more sense. We don't really need Temple because, again, we're racing him, so we'd rather just play the unit. But if I do have extra mana and nothing else, I'll just Temple. We're saving Gilnelise for, you know, her ability. So we can't Gilnelise this turn. So I think we just Wilbert? Maybe? Yeah, that makes sense. And then we Torrent to extend the crest. Yeah. Makes sense to me. We just use Torrent for the delay there. The banish wasn't like as important. He hits tempo, which kind of sucks for us. Because, you know, tempo's really good here for him. And here we can John this board if we want. We don't have to John it. Because he has tempo, so yeah, I think we can just play our Gilna leashes and set up, you know, set up lethal pretty much. So we just double Gilna leash here. And then tempo is fine. Yeah, and then we pretty much have lethal setup and he FFs. Yep. All right. Let's get into the next game. For some reason, I just updated OBS and I can't like pause. So we're gonna have to deal with that. Alright. Okay. So pretty standard mulligan again. If you guys are more curious on mulligans, please check out the in-depth guide that I made on custom. Okay, place the witch's new brew, makes sense. We're kind of racing him, so we're just gonna play it as mono efficient as possible. We just play our 2 drop out. Because if he gets to turn 10, we're in a bit of trouble, right? Okay, the Grimnir here. Swing because we don't want this crest to affect the Grimnir. Makes sense. And then, I mean, we only have 1 play, Supplicant. And then we can swing, trade with that. And then all we're gonna do here, no matter what, is pretty much Congregant and look for the Marwyn, right? Unless he just top deck Marwyn, then maybe. Yeah, I just go for the Marwyn. It clears this. Figure it's fine. I think maybe Congregate was slightly better here. Actually, no, we want a Wilbur next turn, that's why. So, yeah, we just, I think Marvin's okay. Not bad, not bad. Plus, now we have Congregant for the Golem, which I think I end up using. Yeah. So we end up just using Congregant on this. And then it'll get cleared by the Marwyn crest. Which is absolutely fine. He Quans here. We don't have anything to like super cleanly clear this. We do have the Grim Crest, which is nice. But I would prefer to not use it. So I think I just gamble. Yeah, I gamble. It's a 50-50 to hit one of these, and then I congregate the other one. Right. And then his board's cleared. Bit of a gamble there. Maybe I didn't have to do that. Could have soul birded, but it's okay. He plays another Quan. Demonic Call makes pretty decent board there. I think I just see Wilbert. That would make the most sense. And then we just pass back. Yep, clears. Deals 1 damage. Very nice. And we have 5 crests, which is pretty nice. Okay, so he's gonna clear my board. Set up like a pretty big one. He's gonna draw with Norman. That tells me like he might not have Declimb. He might have it, I don't know. We just Vessel this board. That's a good top deck. And then I think we just Supplicant, and then we deal 5. Vessel's pretty good against like Quan and Norman boards. And here he used 2 Quans, so I'm not inclined to save it. There's a Stormy and William, very nice. So Vessel here does 5. Do I have anything better? I think I just congregate this. It's like a little cleaner. Because we have to get save the Vessel. And then yeah, we Marvin to get our torrent for the future. And we just have like a decent board set up here. And there's the Cocytus. Vessel is kind of needed into Cocytus boards. So if you know the game's gonna go very long, then yeah, I kinda need the Vessel. I also took out Cocytus from this list, so we are running the triple guild Elise. There's the... Yep. So we just Vessel, and then deal 5. And then we're praying from this point. Yep. Luckily, he didn't hit lethal, and we get the guild Elise. And we got a bit lucky there, but we'll take it. And there we go. Yeah, I don't know what happens to the hospital, so you guys are gonna have to deal with the no transitions. Alright. Next we got Abyss. I believe this is mode Abyss. You can tell, like, at the start of the game, not during Mulligan, but at the start. Also, this is standard Mulligan, keep the Grim. Look for Marwyn. You can tell with the Shenmouch Press, right? So, it is mode. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything for the first 2 turns. See, if it... I'm not playing this down, like, we don't have to play it in this matchup. On turn 2. And Rune, you kind of want to play on curve and stuff. Yep. Okay. So, Dose is fine here. Just get rid of this. Our hand's kind of clunky. We don't really have our draw, but we do have Coin William on 5, which is really nice. He ends up just tempoing Gillen Elise, which is very weird. But yeah, we coin the Wilbur. Then we swing. We leave the Gillen Elise on board. And next turn we will probably try play Congregate plus Devotee. Look for the Marwyn. I think that's exactly what we do. Yep, Congregate. Evil. Oh no, we don't devote. We just leave the coin. Yep. Alright, we find Marwyn, which is nice. Very lucky finding Marwyn on the first search there. But we do have most of our 4 HP went dropped, so it's okay. Okay, this is a really good Blinding Faith turn. It just kind of clears the board. So I Marwyn coin Blinding Faith. Oh no. We Sivo the Marwyn. We have to Sivo Marwyn anyway. So my bad. We don't have to Blinding Faith because we have the Grimnir Crest. This is a much cleaner play. This is a much cleaner play. That was my bad. So Serb here. Yeah. It's fine. We do have the John, which clears if you want. I'm not sure if I Vessel or I John. I think... Oh no, I don't want to overdraw, so I think I Vessel plus Devotee. Yeah, I don't want to overdraw. So, yeah, that's fine. And John can clear this board pretty nicely. So we just John here, right? And then we tank the overdraw, it's fine. And then at this stage of the game, we're just setting up lethal with our Chinese enchantments and our Gilnolis. He gets the Shamnasha finally. That could be a little bit of trouble for us. But, you know, we have the second John, so very nice. Yep, I think I just John here. And then we can torrent if you want to. Oh, actually, I coin Gilnolis. Yeah. And then we pretty much have lethal next turn. That makes more sense. Okay. There's the devotee. Okay. Yeah, and then we pretty much have the lethal. It's this plus torrent. And then, yeah, it's lethal. We could also Sivo the... We could just do this and Sivo the Gilnolis, so... Yeah, or Congregant, yeah. That's also fine. So strange. Alright. And let's just finish up. The 2 games. Got the dragon. Oh no, wait. This is the mirror. Sorry. Why? Oh, he's using the dragon icon. That's why I thought it was dragon. Okay, I'm gonna keep Sanctuary here. Pretty standard. Okay. Sanctuary. Pass. Next turn, engage the Sanctuary. Yep. Okay. Grimnir. Grimnir, we're gonna chill. Probably Sanctuary Supplicant because we can't equal the Marvin yet. So swing, Supplicant, Sanctuary, that makes sense to me. Yep. And the next turn we either Congregate or Marvin. I'm inclined to say Marvin. So he Marvin's here. Trades with one of my wards. Goes for the Supplicant. I just Congregate to destroy the Marvin here, and then I just Evo for the crest and the draw. That's fine with me. He's running the Salifa variant. Very interesting. I mean, Salifa's good. It's just for the sword matchup, but interesting. He Evo'd her here, and now we don't want to bring Gilnolis. I think we just Marvin Evo here. That makes sense. And I would probably not torrent here. Oh, but I have Sanctuary on the board, and I don't want to burn like a bunch of cards. So torrent here is actually fine. Okay. I was like, I'm not overdrawing, but I am definitely overdrawing. I'm still gonna burn, but I don't want to burn everything, right? And we end up burning a vessel. Kinda sucks, that's that. But, you know, we already have 2 vessels in hand, so it's fine. Alright, we got our 5th press, so we do have Venison online if we want it. Also, swinging there's correct because we get 1 trip damage. If we don't swing, we get 0 damage. Yep, that's fine. Congregant here is pretty nice. And then we can Grimnir? Yeah. We don't want to waste the Supplicant because she can refresh her own crest later. He's burning cards. And remember, if they played, you can always check like how many torrents they have, right? Alright, again, we're waiting for late game to play our Gilnalises until she's online. Wait until she's online to play it. And we're setting this up. We're just setting up the OTK. When you play this, you want to make sure you can get your Gilnalise's spell before the turn this pops. Especially in the mirror, because they're going to heal to 20 most likely. So you want to deal as close to 20 as possible. Alright, so we just heal here. Play the Marwyn, and then pass, it's fine. Okay, we want to pop this with our Gilnalise spells. So I think here we just double Gilnalise because she's online now. Yep. That's fine. We Gilnalise. And then we Devotee. Yeah, that's fine. And then next turn, we pretty much have lethal. Yep. He didn't have the Benison to heal, so we have lethal here. Just double sweetness. Pop this. And it is lethal. There we go. Alright. And let's go over the last game. Oh. We'll do this after. Okay. So we're against Abyss here. I think it's mid-range. I don't remember if it's another mode Abyss. Okay. So we fumble here, look for Grim, look for Serene Sanctuary, look for Marwyn. And we can see it is just mid-range Abyss. Serene Sanctuary here, very nice. That is the best turn 1 play. It's the only turn 1 play in our deck. Alright, we just engage, pass. Yep, this card's very common now in mid-range Abyss. Here's the Vuela. We draw Grim, very good, very nice play here. Yep, and then he trades his Vuela, which is very nice. It sets up for the Blinding Faith. So we just Blinding Faith. Yep, and as you can see, our hand's kind of clunky. I was testing out the double tempo variant. It's a little brickier now, but I think it's fine. I think the variant's actually good. Because there are matchups where you really want to see tempo, right? So this board, I think you have to Gilnalise here, Gilnalise this, trade with this. It's fine. Because we really want to heal. Yep. And then we temple. Use our coin just to get a temple out. I think that's a fine play. I think he evos this. Yep. That's fair. And we don't have anything to clear it very nicely. Marwyn's a great draw here. I think we just Marwyn, Evo, and then Torrent. And then we pop the tempo. And that is a great play. What a great top deck there. Yep, Marwyn Crest allowing us to pop tempo, very nice. Place another Aragavi there. And I think we can Sivo this if we really want to. I think the play is Sivo this and Devotee. So you get the draw out. We get 4 crests. Like, set up all the crests so we can Benison soon. Yep. Medusa here. Okay. This is a hard turn coming up. I'm kinda fine with Johning. I basically John and Vessel, like, for sure, because you have to clear it, right? I end up going with Vessel, but what I do here, because I want to set up for the Benison, is I coin Supplicant. Okay, it's a hard turn. He coins Supplicant, pop Vessel. Why? Because of the Cerb. The Cerberus cannot sack the bears, and obviously he has Cerb in the deck. Like, it's Mithering Abyss, so the Cerb cannot sack the bear, so he gets less value off of the Cerb. Cannot Sivo it. He basically cannot Sivo it if I sack the Supplicant there. Very, very nice. Yep, as you can see, he gets less value off of this Cerb. And unfortunately, we can't lethal him because this one's gonna heal, but he gets less healing overall, right? So I think we just John here. We have the Temple Barrier still up. We're not really in any danger. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so he ends up having a second serve. Is unlucky, but it is what it is. We already used the Vessel and a John, so it is looking a little rough. I think we can clear this. So yeah, we can definitely clear. We have Venison. Oh, actually no, we just don't release him. But yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about clearing it. But we had multiple lethals there, I think. Alright. And yeah, let me just go to the deck real quick that I used so I can showcase it. I forgot to do that at the start of the video. Alright, so this is my deck that I used. And that's it. If you guys enjoyed, see y'all in the next video. Peace.